So, for example, I called a friend of mine this morning, not even intending to come here, but she lives in Paris, France. She's Indian by her ethnicity, her parents were born in India, but she was born in Paris. And she said, oh, come here for Christmas. I'll take you around to some places outside of France, outside of Paris. And this is what she said. She said, because they don't want to allow us to have Christianity in Paris anymore. This is what she said. The Muslims don't want us to have Christianity in Paris. So some of the Europeans feel like, oh, there are so many Muslims coming into the countries of Western Europe that they don't want to allow Christianity to flourish, which it doesn't flourish that much anyway in Europe. So what would your response be to that?
My response would be, let's buy her a ticket and make her come here so she can listen to this lecture.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
I agree. No, I don't doubt
that. Just think about this, right? Muslims are like maybe 2% in France, maybe 10%, 5%. They're minority in there. They're not even into politics. It's not a Muslim president of there, prime minister of there, right? Okay. How can Muslims stop Christians or Christianity or do anything to do away with the constitution? The constitution of France, as I assume, give freedom to establish church and practice faith and spread the faith. How can Muslims stop anyone from doing that, by the way? If some people, if they follow Christianity, that means they are doing it. It's a human problem. We should blame those people. We should blame those laws. But we cannot blame that faith that they are supposed to reflect. So in case if that news is true, for example, even then, those are not the teachings of Islam. But I doubt if that news is true. I doubt.
And I greatly appreciate what you're saying, because I feel extremism in the Christian faith, extremism exists just like it does in the other faith traditions, and it's unfortunate that they get the attention, and some of them unfortunately move into power and do things when they really haven't studied the religion. They've been told and they think certain things, and it causes a lot of pain and destruction. So I think what you all are doing here, as far as information and education and dialogue, is so helpful.
So let's start from our pastor. That what have you gained from today's interaction, your testimonial for today?
My name is Anna Shen. I'm pastor at Friendship United Methodist Church. I'm so happy, and I feel like I have an obligation to be present here to support your religion. And also, that's why I'm here, actually. And what I gain is, every religion has a good thing to make our world beautiful, peaceful, and I think that's God wants us to do. But we need to learn how to interpret, but to send the message to the world that we are working together. I hope I can hear from you the next step too. So probably that's our task to do. So I'm happy to be here.
What have you learned? One misinformation that you came with that.
Yes, yes, good question. Okay, jihad is self-improvement and society improvement. That's I learned. Yeah.
Very wonderful. Okay.
My name is Candy DeWitt, and I'm a member of Friendship Church, and always curious about various religions. And yes, jihad, that turned around in my head, the meaning of that.
Correct.
However, the other thing is you always refer to the Quran, and I think you talk about all the versions of the Bible, and if people in the different sects and faiths and everything went back to their Bibles, that would make life so much more peaceful. Unfortunately, culture has gotten in the way of all of them. And unfortunately, Islam, the news really, I think, helps contribute to that too.
So the biggest thing you learned today was about misinformation about jihad.
Yes.
Perhaps, right?
Yes.
How about women in Islam, by the way?
No, I guess I felt as though, I mean, either I didn't really think about it, or I just sort of accept, when I see women out there, It is interesting, and I'm surprised all the rights you listed that go all the way back to the 7th century, though.
You're surprised?
Yes, and very impressed. Very impressed.
Good, wonderful. Thanks for coming. Yes, Maya.
Oh, that was good. My name is Amania. I go to Friendship United Methodist Church, and Candy took the thing that I was going to say about going back to the 7th century. I would just say that I have a great appreciation for what you said about racial healing, understanding my own terminology, because in the Christian faith also there's a lot of misunderstanding about, from the Old Testament and from the New Testament, about how Jesus felt about it. So it's really important that we work together to help people understand we're all a part of the human race, and that we should live together regardless of ethnicity, race, gender, etc.
So you think coming here today helped you to understand Islam and clear the misconceptions?
Yes, yes. Information and education and dialogue are so important, and you, in your conversation, you helped clarify the importance of understanding all the, the Sharia law, the going back to the 7th century, about the person in Northern Africa who they went to for understanding. And so I have a great appreciation for that.
Good, thank you. Thanks for coming.
My name is Nafi Paquette. I too am a member of Friendship Church. I also was very, very interested in the historical part of Islam and the Muslim faith, and I was very, very, I was uninformed about women's roles in your faith, and I think you cleared that up very much.
Okay,
so thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming. Yes.
I think what, I still have so many questions in my mind, but the connection of the Islam with is something that's all we hear about. That I mean, and so it's so interesting to me to learn what is in the Quran and what that message is, and to just, I guess what I'm feeling is the hope that more people will understand that and accept that loving, accepting position that is really the basis of the religion.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Let's have our sister here. Sister Helen.
Yes, I'm Helen Agenia. I'm from Crest Hill, and it's given me a better understanding of Islam and a better understanding of the women, which I really had a misconception of. So thank you.
Thanks for coming. Would you like to say something?
It's a very nice meeting you all, and like always, Dr. Sabeel Ahmed did clarify a lot of conceptions in Islam, and I really appreciate and thank you all for coming here.
Okay, big round of applause to all of you. Thanks a lot.